Man, we got the one chip challenge. Brewster, let's get it.
All right.
Dio was good.
Well, this story's pretty embarrassing, but I'm going to tell it anyways. And it's a story
Facts,
about
big
the
one
one
and
chip
done,
challenge. And for those of you that don't know what the one chip challenge is, well, it's a single
I did this, bro. Cleaned it up. All right, easy.
tortilla chip that's supposed to be the spiciest, most hottest tortilla chip in the world. Now, I didn't know anything about it until my wife
Herschel Walker, stop texting me, please.
brought it home from the store one day. Hey, I bought this spicy tortilla chip at Circle K for $9. Isn't that funny? What? You spent $9 on a single tortilla chip? No, that's not funny. What are you, nuts? I gotta say, this thing is a little intimidating to look at. I mean, it's packaged in a box that's shaped like a coffin. It's not very promising. But how bad can it be? I mean, I can handle spicy food pretty well. I mean, besides that time I had that extraordinarily hot...
I did not cry when I did this, bro.
That
You
one
tripping.
time, and I had to excuse myself from the table
have no
before I
proof.
cried in front of my wife. But that was a different story, all right? This is just a single tortilla chip we're talking about. But then one of our friends came over later that day, and he seen it on the counter and was like, whoa, is that the one chip challenge? Who's the fucking idiot that's about to eat that? Well, I was thinking about doing it. Why, is it really hot? Really hot? Huh. Well, let me just say that the heat is not the worst part about it. Well, with that cryptic-ass statement,
Yep, bro. It's the heat leaving your body. That's the bad part.
I was in no hurry to do the one chip challenge. So that chip sat on the counter for a good, I don't know, 8 months or so. That is until one day I made a little wager with one of our kids. And yes, side note, we do have kids. I don't like to bring them up in these shitty cartoons because, well, they're all over the internet and there's a bunch of weirdo perverts out there. But with that being said,
Go look up the one chip challenge and you're gonna see, all right, that I held my own in that challenge. I did the Buffalo Wild Wings challenge. Clap that too. I do this.
it's all their fucking fault that I ate this goddamn thing. Because you see, I made a bet that I would do the one chip challenge if a certain child sacked the quarterback at his next football game. Well, wouldn't you know, his little ass went all Michael Strahan the following Sunday, and now I'm in the kitchen staring down a fucking tortilla chip. And of course, everybody's crammed in the kitchen, staring at me like I'm some kind of circus act, but I was still pretty confident at this point. I can handle hot stuff. I've chewed a stick of big red gum before. How much spicier can it be?
That's
Made
crazy.
with
He's
Carolina
done.
Reapers. Carolina Reapers? That sounds like a fucking XF.
Bro, I remember there was like the UK. They took Popeyes over there, right? Hey, my UK people, this is the story they told in America. I'm sorry, okay? But they was like, yo, Popeyes was too spicy for them over there. But sometimes like their ingredients are a little bit different, because I heard mustard in the UK is like a flamethrower, okay? Don't be putting it on your sandwich like you do in America, because you're gonna be out of here. That's what I heard, though.
NFL football team. I'm not afraid of that shit. So I take the chip out of the coffin. I don't really know what I was expecting, but, well, this thing looks like a dried-up triangular dog turd. And to prove it, here's a video of me eating it. And to my surprise, it fucking tastes like a triangular dried-up dog turd. It is the nastiest thing I've ever tasted in my life. It was so bad, I felt like they should have had a warning on the box, like, caution, this thing tastes like the roof of somebody's asshole. So like
How would you know what that tastes like? You know what I'm saying? Same.
15 seconds go by, and I have no heat whatsoever. I start thinking, maybe I got a dud. Maybe it's expired. Did I wait too long? And what the hell happened? And just when I thought that...
Yeah, you're done. You're done.
Oh, God. I can't breathe. Somebody give me a goddamn glass of milk. Needless to say, this chip is hotter than a stick of fucking big red gum, that's for sure. It is the hottest thing I've ever had in my life. At this point, everybody in the kitchen is just concerned about my general well-being. Here I am in the sink trying to hold it together and trying not to fucking cry like the Frickers incident all over again.
Tyler, are you okay?
Now, thankfully, the heat only lasts for about 15 minutes or so. So once you hit that 15-minute mark, you're in the clear. Or so I thought. Because what I found out is that the heat doesn't go away. It just moves on down to your stomach.
Woo! Boy. And I just ate like a 20-piece freaking shrimp basket. You know what I'm saying? I think we had like some fries, some hush puppy. Boy, listen. I was full, so when I ate it, you know, hey.
So now it feels like this goddamn chip is just hanging out down there, melting my insides with a hairdryer. Well, now how am I gonna solve this conundrum? Well, I'll tell you what I did. I fucking ate an ice cream cone. Seemed like a good idea at the time. It seemed like that ice cream cone would go down there and start beating that chip's ass. And that seemed to be the case until my stomach was like... Yeah, apparently that ice cream cone wasn't beating the chip's ass. It was fucking playing patty cake with it instead. Now, all of a sudden, I get these stomach pains out of nowhere.
Yup,
and they're
bro,
debilitating. I'm laying on the couch making my peace with God, Take me now. Pretty, please. Now, eventually, dinner time rolls around. And on this
Oh my
particular
goodness,
night, we were
bro.
just so happened to have a big old pan of lasagna. Now, I know what you're thinking. He wouldn't eat lasagna on top of an ice cream cone, on top of a
hot
hot
chip?
with a fucking devil chip
Yeah.
inside of him. That wouldn't make any sense. Well, you're wrong, because I ate a big-ass fucking plate of it. My stomach at this point was like, oh, what the fuck? What are you trying to ruin us? I'd have a better chance at digesting a fucking alarm clock than any of this shit. So I eat a thick-ass piece of lasagna.
Crazy.
And to my surprise, the stomach cramps go away. Oh my God, it's over. I did it. But wait a minute, there's more. A lot more? So much more. Because at this point, the chip transfers over to my intestines,
Yep.
and my intestines were like, no thank you, you can go fuck yourself with that, and promptly sends it right to my asshole. Now, I don't know if you've ever had the pleasure of an on-fire
Yo, this is the worst. Now, like when I did the hot chip challenge, I ain't have it. You know what I'm saying? It came out in my pee, bruh. And when I tell you, it felt like, you know what I'm saying? Because what happened was the other person who took it, they was like, yo, peeing is crazy. I'm like, whatever, holding my bladder type joint. 2 hours later, it's time for me to go to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? And like, I went one little like, whoo! I said, oh my, what was that? What was that? And now, once you commit to using the bathroom, you're done. All right? Like, your bladder has to go. So it's like, and man, listen. But you do the Buffalo Hot Wings Challenge, the Wild Wings Challenge, the Blazing Joints. Listen, some of the worst. That's going to be the worst poop you ever took in your life. I'm telling you, you're done.
butthole before. But let me tell you, it's not as fun as it sounds. For the next 45 minutes, my ass
Bro.
transforms into like a fucking malfunctioning flamethrower.
This is facts, bro. Facts. Oh, my God.
And of course, it's noisy as hell in there. There's no way I could be discreet at this point. Sounds like there's fucking 14 people taking a shit at once in there. Are you all right? Should I call the cops? The whole time I'm sitting there, all I can think about is, oh, that's why they put the chip in a coffin, because the coffin is for your asshole afterwards. Now I get it. After a very unpleasant, very emotional trip to the
That was too
bathroom,
funny,
it's
man.
finally over. And I'm so pissed off at this point. I'm just like yelling a stream of obscenities at the toilet, taking all my anger out on it. Fuck you fucking punk-ass tortilla chip.
I hope you shit fucking fireballs out of your fucking crooked asshole, you fucking fuck.
Maybe you guys should go play Nintendo or something. So, that's the one chip challenge. For anybody that's interested, I highly recommend it, especially if you have a good 8 hours that you just can't find anything to do. Clear out an afternoon, because it's not so much the one chip challenge, it's more like the one chip all fucking day ordeal. But I did
Yeah, bro. It does last like at least like 14 hours. I would say like the whole experience is like 14 hours. Bro.
survive it, and more importantly, I understand why the heat is not the worst part of the whole goddamn thing. The end.
Bro, another banger brew stew. Another one I can identify with because I did the one chip challenge. And boy, listen, my stomach, like I never want to feel that pain in my stomach again. I'm not gonna lie. The actual eating it in the mouth, that was like a third, a fifth of like the actual effects after, man. And then the exit was the worst, bro. That made me, that feeling when things like this hot leave your system, all right? I'm good, bro. I'm good.